Hi, I'm Kennedy Phillips, and I've never said this out loud before, not even to the bathroom mirror, but tonight the silence feels heavier than the secret. I want to tell you why I still wince whenever someone romanticizes their first love. I was 19, silly with possibility, when I met Caleb on the cracked basketball court behind the student union. He smelled like cedar shavings and big promises, and for a girl who'd grown up measuring worth in report cards and scholarships, his reckless warmth felt like winning a prize I didn't remember entering for. One July evening he sang a half-finished song for me under a street lamp, and the moths circled the light the way my mind circled the word forever. Here's the moment that still echoes. 2 months in, he asked if I'd skip my organic chemistry lab to drive to the river. "Life's short," he said, tossing me the keys to his dented truck. I heard myself answer yes, heard it before I understood it. And that single syllable was the first small crack in a foundation I'd spent years pouring. We spent the afternoon diving off muddy banks, painting watercolor suns on driftwood, promising we'd never become the people who choose caution over wonder. But a week later I failed a quiz I needed to keep my scholarship. Instead of studying, I was learning the topography of Caleb's shoulders, scripting futures that hinged on him never changing his mind. Regret, I've learned, isn't a thunderclap, it's the quiet drip of choices that don't feel like choices until they become consequences. The relationship didn't explode, it slowly leaked. He moved on to a new town, a new voice to sing to. I stayed behind, suddenly fluent in words like incomplete, deferred, probation. My parents tried not to look disappointed when I came home that semester with boxes instead of credits. I regret Caleb, yes, but more precisely, I regret abandoning the girl who knew what she wanted before she wanted him. The river trip was beautiful, the memory is still pastel and gold in my mind. What bruises me is realizing I traded pieces of my future for an afternoon that tasted like freedom but cost me my direction. So when people ask why I'm wary of first loves, I smile and change the subject. Tonight, though, I'm picturing that riverbank, and the version of me who could have said, "I can't, I have lab," and still driven out there next weekend with a cleared conscience. Loving someone shouldn't require leaving yourself behind. It took losing my first love to understand that, and I'm still earning back the parts of me I spent on him. I'm getting closer, slowly, day by day, though.